welcome for Alexis Petty. 2001. America's freedom and independence were attacked when commercial airplanes tore apart not just buildings, but the hearts of those that lost their loved ones on September 11th. For us, this was one of the first years that we were beginning to explore life. 2003, the Human Genome Project. This medical and scientific phenomenon led way to gene therapy, which is now being used to cure genetic disorders and diseases. For us, we were toddling around without a care in the world, discovering colors and shapes and words and walking. 2006, Colorado's Platte Canyon High School mourned the loss of many of their students after an active shooter opened fire on campus. For us, one of the first steps in our educational career, kindergarten, walking through the gates in the morning and not even daring to imagine the intermingling of boys and girls on the playground. 2012, the privatization and expansion of space exploration were starting to become a reality. For us, we reached the end of our elementary school endeavors and began one of the most daunting next steps, middle school. 2014, California wildfires hit Carlsbad, testing the strength of our community to come together and support each other. For us, embarking on the last year of middle school, the year where we chose high schools and said goodbye to old friends and prepared to step into a completely different world. 2015, the first time all 306 of us stepped foot onto Sage Creek High School, envisioning what the next 4 years would hold for each and every one of us. 2019, the last time all 306 of us will step foot onto Sage Creek High School as students, envisioning what the rest of our lives have in store. History truly is a reflection of our high school journeys. Though all different, we as a class have dealt with the awkwardness of adolescence, the pain of thinking you've fallen in love only to realize it's not the real thing, the emotional turmoil of trying to find your crowd and thinking you had it all figured out as a freshman when in reality you hadn't figured out the half of it. To sit here and say that high school was easy and that nothing ever went wrong would be a blatant lie. And that's a lie we don't want to tell, because it is this nonstop pattern of tumultuous lows and uplifting highs that have turned us into a graduating class full of dreamers who have the passion to pursue these dreams to their fullest extent. As a class, we have accomplished so much more than any of us could have ever imagined in the year 2015. I don't think any of us ever thought we would make the footprint that we are now looking back at. We have CIF and state championship banners hanging in the Bobcat Arena. We have the most inspiring, hard-working teachers, administration, and staff paired with award-winning curriculum. We have students who achieve as high as 4.6 cumulative grade point averages while playing sports, while maintaining home life, while sitting in the theater until 10 o'clock for tech night, while studying for AP exams until 2 o'clock in the morning, while attending club meetings and leadership councils. We have resilience. We had what it took to rise up to the occasion and to show everyone what it means to be a Bobcat. Sage Creek may have accomplished more than ever imaginable, but let me assure you, we are nowhere near finished. So as we wrap up this evening, and you are soaking in one of the last moments we have left in this chapter of our lives, I want you to remember that graduating high school is so much more than merely reflecting on the last 4 years of our education. We are reflecting on the last 17 or 18 years of our lives. And we are not just looking towards the next 4 to 7 years, but rather to the next 70 or 80. History repeats itself. All the events that we have experienced, both traumatic and celebratory, individual and nationwide, have brought us to where we are now and have given us the courage and resilience to face the road ahead. Thank you. And please help me in welcoming Mr. Morales back up to the stage to present the class of 2019.